Hi, everyone, and welcome to Know Your Worth series. Let's have a quick yarn about wage theft, because if your boss rips you off on pay, it's not just wrong, it's now a crime. So, what exactly is wage theft? It is not being paid properly, missing overtime or penalty rates, no superannuation, not being given pay slips, getting paid in cash with no record. Yarning up with mob about jobs, there's one thing that comes up again and again, not getting paid what you're owed. And too often that gets swept under the rug, but not anymore. From this year, 2025, wage theft is no longer just unfair, it's a criminal offense. So what exactly is wage theft? Not being paid properly, missing overtime or penalty rates, no superannuation, not being given pay slips, getting paid in cash with no record. Wage theft is when an employer doesn't pay you what you've legally earned. This includes unpaid wages, dodgy super, or even no pay slips. That's not just wrong, it's illegal now. What's changed in the law? Intentional underpayment is criminal offense, fair work. Ombudsman can investigate fines or jail time for employers. Applies to all industries. If an employer intentionally rips you off, they could now face serious penalties, including up to 10 years in jail or millions in fines. That's how serious this is. And why does this matter for our mob? Well, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander workers are overrepresented in low-wage jobs. Wage theft makes economic inequality worse. Cultural and community leadership is valuable and must be respected. Our people already face enough barriers. We don't need to be underpaid on top of it. These laws are about making sure you're treated fairly, with dignity and respect. So, what you can do: 1. Check your pay slip. Are the hours and rates right? Secondly, know your award, use Fair Work tools to check pay. Thirdly, keep records, texts, rosters, screenshots, and finally, speak up. Contact Fair Work or a local Aboriginal legal service. Don't be ashamed to ask questions. You have every right to be paid fairly. If something doesn't feel right, trust your gut and speak up. So, there is support for you. Fair Work. Ombudsman. 13 13 94. Yarn with a trusted auntie, uncle, or community worker. Legal services, Aboriginal legal services, or union support. Remember, you're not alone. There's support out there. If you've been underpaid or think something's off, yarn with someone or reach out to Fair Work. And my final words: know your worth. You bring cultural knowledge, lived experience, and community leadership to the workplace. That's deadly, and it's valuable. Make sure you're paid what you're worth. Don't settle for less. You deserve fair pay for the work you do. Stand strong, know your rights, and speak up, because our mob deserves better.